anime lover living in Tokyo, and today I'm going to tell you 10 must-do things for anime lovers in Japan. So whether you plan on visiting Japan soon or you're currently already here, these are some personal recommendations that I think all anime lovers should check out at least once. So we're kicking off this list strong with anime cafes. I'm sure you've probably heard of them, but in case you haven't, they're cafes that are themed around a specific anime. There's usually anime-themed food, drinks, and also merchandise on sale there too. So there's some permanent anime cafes here, like the Pokemon Cafe in Tokyo, but I'd say most anime cafes are like pop-up ones. So this means that they're only there for a specific amount of time, and it's usually 1 to 2 months, I think. And it also means that you usually have to book your seat before you go. So for example, right now there's a Jujutsu Kaisen pop-up cafe and also a My Dress Up Darling pop-up cafe here in Tokyo. Anime cafes are usually a bit overpriced, but I feel like it's worth it because it really is like such a unique experience, and it's especially fun if it's like one of your favorite animes. So definitely make sure to check out what anime cafes are going to be open before you come to Japan. Also, I'm thinking about filming a video about like anime events coming to Japan this year, so let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. Next up, you have to go anime merch shopping at the biggest anime shop in the world. So this is the anime main store located in Ikebukuro, and it's 9 floors full of anime merch, manga, and just like everything to do with anime. The floors that have anime merch are like divided by each anime, and there's literally so many, so I feel like if you're looking for like merch from a bit of a niche anime, you'll definitely find it here. Also, if you go, you have to check out the cafe on the first floor. So it's called Grate, the Grate Cafe, and they print anime characters on top of your drink. And I don't just mean like the packaging, like it's printed on top of the actual foam. I'll put a video in here so you can see what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's so cool, so definitely check that out too. One thing I will say about this shop is that it does get quite busy and it can be a bit like overwhelming inside, so I'd recommend going on a weekday and probably like in the morning when it's just open. So the next couple of things on this list are about specific animes. So first, if you're a Naruto lover like me, you have to check out the Naruto village inside Fuji-Q Highland. Guys, honestly, my inner 12-year-old was screaming when I visited this place. So the whole village is set up like Konoha, and there's even the characters there to take pictures with, which is just like so cool. And one of the best parts is that there's Ichidaku ramen there. So you can eat the ramen from the anime that Naruto loves, which is like amazing. There's also a merchandise shop inside the village, which actually sold some really cool merch. And there's also like a photo spot attraction there too. And something that's really cool about this place is that it's actually technically free to enter. So if you don't want to go on any of the rides in Fuji-Q Highland, you can just ask for a free entrance pass at the entrance of the park. And yeah, they'll give it to you completely free, and you can just like enter the park and go straight to the Naruto village. I think if you want to do the attraction there, you have to pay. But yeah, other than that, it's like completely free, which I think is like amazing. Okay, next up might be my favorite thing on this list, and that's the Attack on Titan town in Ota City. So the town's actually called Hita Town, and it's the actual town that Isayama Sensei, the creator of Attack on Titan, grew up in. And to honor this, there's loads of like Attack on Titan themed things to do and see around the town. So I'd say the most famous thing there is Oyama Dam, which is like a huge dam that has a statue of Eren, Mikasa, and Armin in front of it, and they're positioned so it looks like they're looking up to the dam, which looks like they're looking up to the wall from the first episode of the anime, which is like crazy to see. And yeah, it just makes like the ultimate photo spot, honestly. Then at Hita Station, there's a Levi statue, which is also really cool to see. And then there was also 2 Attack on Titan museums there. I only visited one, but it was actually so good, guys. So the whole museum was kind of about like Isayama Sensei and like his life and like how he created Attack on Titan. And there was also like his original manga drawings there, and also like how he felt drawing each scene, which was like amazing to see. I can't remember specifically like what it said, but on some of the scenes he wrote like, oh, I don't think I portrayed this very well, or like, oh, I could have done this better, which is just like crazy to see because he's like the creator of Attack on Titan, like what the hell. And then also in Hita, there's an Attack on Titan cafe, which is just like the perfect way to end your day in Hita. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Attack on Titan is like my favorite anime, so yeah, it was just so special like visiting this town, and I definitely recommend it for any other Attack on Titan lovers out there because it was honestly just like such a good experience. By the way, I vlogged my day there, so check it out here if you're interested. Okay, next you have to visit anime pop-up stores. So these are similar to the anime pop-up cafes, but these are just shops selling anime merch from a specific anime. And again, they're usually only there for like a limited amount of time. It's like usually 1 to 2 months again. And I personally think anime pop-up stores are like the best places to buy anime merch, because the merch on sale there, you can usually only buy it at that pop-up store. And it's also usually like really unique stuff too. So yeah, if you're looking for anime merch, definitely make sure to check out anime pop-up stores, like rather than the bigger like general anime stores, I'd say. So for example, right now there's a Chainsaw Man Leze pop-up shop open and also a Sword Art Online pop-up shop open too. Next up is visiting the arcades and game centers here. So I know this isn't like specific to anime lovers, because I know like everyone enjoys visiting the arcades here, but the reason I think they're particularly good for anime lovers is because of the anime merch and anime figures that you can win there. So this is usually on the claw machines, I suppose you call them, or like UFO catchers. They literally have so much anime merch and like anime figures inside of them. And I feel like if you can win the prize in a few tries, then it actually works out a lot cheaper than like buying the figure or like the anime merch. But obviously like it's a bit of a gamble, but I feel like it just like adds a bit of fun to it, and it makes you like appreciate the thing more if you actually win it. So there's arcades and like game centers all over Japan, but I'd say the best are probably located in Akihabara and Ikebukuro. Guys, I'm literally so sorry. I was just editing this video and I realized I missed out one of the things on my list, which is visiting anime locations. And I was considering just leaving it out, but I really want to talk about this because I know not many people talk about it, but I actually think it's a really good activity for anime lovers in Japan. So anime locations are obviously real life locations that appeared in anime. And because like the majority of anime is set in Japan, there's loads of anime locations here. And I don't know, like there's something about seeing an anime location in real life that's just like so special and fun. And I also think it's like a great way to discover new places in Japan, because a lot of these locations are just in like random places that you wouldn't go to otherwise. So my top 3 anime locations would have to be the Your Name Stairs, the Jujutsu Kaisen Breakup KFC, and also probably the Chainsaw Man Leze locations too. But if you want to find out about more anime locations in Japan, definitely check out my previous video here. Okay, sorry about that guys, back to the main video. Okay, so the next must-do thing is visit an anime exhibition. Again, these are usually only on for like a limited amount of time, but all the ones I've visited have honestly been so cool. So yeah, if you can, I definitely recommend visiting one. They usually tell you more about the making of the anime, and they have like original artwork and stuff on display there too. My favorite anime exhibitions that I've been to have probably been the Ghibli ones that I've visited. I think I've visited about 3 Ghibli ones and they've all been like amazing. Yeah, I literally like love them all so much. So again, if you can, definitely try to check out an anime exhibition while you're here. Okay guys, we're getting to the end of this list now, but number 9 is to stay in an anime hotel. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell, but anime hotels exist here in Japan. So there's some permanent anime hotels here, like this Pokemon one that I highly recommend. And there's also temporary ones too, which I think are more like hotel chains collaborating with anime and like making a specific room. But yeah, they're still cool to stay at. So I actually stayed at an Attack on Titan hotel, like I think it was a couple of years ago now. And it was actually really fun. Like the whole room was decorated with Attack on Titan. And there was like an Eren and Levi cardboard cutout in the room, which like made me laugh. And they also offered like Attack on Titan themed food, which I think a lot of the like collaboration hotels do too. But yeah, I know that there was a Jujutsu Kaisen hotel open recently. I don't know if it's still open or not. And I'm pretty sure there's a permanent Naruto hotel somewhere in like southern Japan. I think it's quite far away from Tokyo. But yeah, I'll try to put the details in here if I can find it, because I'm pretty sure it's permanent. So if staying in an anime hotel sounds like something you'd be interested in, definitely check them out. Finally, we're at the end of this list, and this one is about getting to Japan. So I would recommend flying on an anime themed aeroplane. Yes, you heard that right. There's anime themed airplanes here. So there's actually 2 Pokemon themed airplanes that you can fly on with ANA. There's a Pikachu themed one and also an Eevee themed one. And up until last year, I believe, there was also a Demon Slayer themed plane. So I'm really really hoping they like bring that back soon. So I've actually flown on all the ANA anime aeroplanes. So I flew on the Pikachu jet to Thailand. Then I flew on the EV jet to London, and I flew on the Demon Slayer planes internally to like different places. I'd actually recommend these planes so much, especially if you're someone like me who hates flying, because I don't know what it is about it, but it just makes you forget about the flying part, which I was just like really grateful for. And yeah, it just like adds a bit of fun to the flying experience because they have like theme tunes playing like when you get on and off the plane, and then you can also get like a little bit of free merch for flying on the plane. And then also the cabin crew wear like the anime themed clothes. I think it might just be their apron, like when they're doing the food service and stuff. But yeah, it was so cool to see. So yeah, if you're interested in flying on these, make sure to check out the ANA website for more details. Okay, so that's everything on this list. I really hope you enjoyed hearing about my recommendations, and I hope it helps you with like things to do, whether you plan on traveling to Japan or you're already here. Yeah, I hope it gives you some ideas of like things to do as an anime lover in Japan. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for watching this video and supporting my channel. We're almost at like 30,000 subscribers, I think, which is just like so crazy for me. So yeah, thank you to all of you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And also please leave me a comment because I love seeing all your guys' comments. Like I read them all and I love like interacting with you guys and like hearing what you have to say. So yeah, please just leave me a comment saying whatever you want. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!